As you can see, we have created a monstrosity, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 3 of trying to build the most ridiculous disc golf bag that we can think of. In today's agenda, we have this old Innova X-Out T-Bird, possibly Sidewinder, I'm thinking T-Bird, but our plan for the alteration today is to cut a bunch of little triangles into the top of the flight plate. And then from there, we can decide to flip them up, flip them down, half and half, and see if we can create a real-life cheat code for our disc to get a little more predictable flights. This video does not have the potential to go nearly as sideways as our last one. If you guys haven't seen that, make sure you go back and check it out. It's not one that you want to miss, but let's head over to the T-pad and see where our baseline throw is with our mystery disc. So here we are with our first test flight of the mystery disc. We have hole 4, it's 322 feet, absolutely dead straight. It does go uphill at the end, plays quite a bit farther than that, and really we're trying to throw down the right hand side of this fairway and get some stability at about 230 feet. So this is a good test one to see if we overturn or if we hyzer out earlier. I'm not entirely sure how I want to throw this. Like I said, I think it's a T-Bird. It's very stiff. I'm going to throw it on a bit of a hyzer, probably 70%, and then we can go from there. Oh, absolutely dead straight. Yep, I think that's a T-Bird. We threw it dead straight, kind of soft, held that straight line for about 250 feet, and then it slowly started to finish off to the left. A nice straight disc will make these test results seem a lot more obvious. One more quick test throw just to make sure that we're really locked in with it. Oh yeah. That's way up there. That might be a putt. That was a really good throw. It's flying good, I will say that. Now, when it comes to YouTube and sharp cutting objects, I'm not entirely sure what's okay and what's not okay. So I'm gonna save you guys some time, and with a little editing magic, we should get to our final result very quickly. And just like that, the disc is altered. You might be thinking, Hunter, I can't even notice anything. That's the point, guys, discretion. You could probably slide this into a tournament and people would just think that you have a really cool dye job on your sweet old X-Out Champion T-Bird. And then as you learn your disc and nobody's looking, you activate the shark fins. And as you understand the disc, you know which ones you need to activate to change the flight path in your favor. But there is a problem. None of these are staying up. So give me a minute to improvise, to brainstorm here. So here we are with the shark fin T-Bird. Now right now all of the shark fins are in activation mode, but say someone's walking up, a TD's walking up, you hear that click, it's in the lockdown position. You can hit them all real fast, boom, you're back to just a stock disc. Nobody will be able to tell the difference. Now, if you want to make yourself a shark fin disc, you have to put a relief cut right on the hinge, right on that bend, otherwise it just kind of lays back flat. So we have all of them in activation mode. Now let's go see how it flies. Real quick, guys, we need to take a second to figure out the winner for last week's giveaway, this beautiful Crisis given to us by Doomsday Discs. And if you are new here and you like giveaways, I do them quite often here on the channel, so make sure you stay up to date on all of the videos that I put out. Now, normally I have my ugly computer screen, no one can see anything, so we are innovating. I'm just gonna put up a recording of the wheel spin to find out our winner. Good luck to all of you. Congratulations to Mr. Armed. I will just leave it there. Bud, relax on the YouTube comment name. You know what I mean? That's kind of aggressive, but congratulations on your beautiful new disc. Just reach out to me on Facebook, look up the channel, Tossing Plastic, shoot me a private message, and we can get it all figured out. So here's our first test flight with the shark fin T-Bird. I really hope that we see some kind of result here. We have not shed any weight. That's the important thing. A lot of you guys mentioned in my first video, you cut weight, of course it's gonna get understable. We knew that, we're experimenting. So we have not cut any weight. We are purely just trying to change the aerodynamics of the disc. Oh, whoa. That got drastically understable. That was weird. That thing burned even into a roller. That was absolutely crazy. I did not expect results that significant just by flipping those plastic pieces up. But now my question is, will it get more stable if we bend them down, or is the result just understable both ways? Let's find out. It's like ASMR Disc Golf Edition. It's a very satisfying sound. So now that we clicked everything back in place, boom, the disc looks completely normal. But as you can tell, when we flip it over, we got our tabs facing down. And during this process, you might lose a few. Luckily, we did not. There's no holes in this disc. A TD will never see that. So now let's see if we got our stability back. So here is test flight number 2 with the shark fin T-Bird. I'm really excited to see these results. Will it be stable? Will it go back to normal? More overstable? Is it going to be another roller again? It's time to find out. Could be one of the most successful experiments done on the channel. That was dead straight, absolutely dead straight. It definitely did not gain any stability, but we are right back to normal. Now we're gonna put the shark fin T-Bird in a real life situation here. This is a tricky hole, 282 feet. There's no room for error. You have to throw an absolute rope to get up to the basket. A very common miss is to kind of crash off to the right in those trees. Sometimes you get left with a big tricky Annie shot, but today all we have is the shark fin T-Bird. So if we were to happen to land into that spot, we should have a solution to it. Oh shucks, it looks like we're gonna have a tricky super Annie shot to make a play for the pin. Now in this situation, you might think you have to basically pitch out because there's no way you're gonna get your stable T-Bird to do a big Annie shot and you only showed up for a 1-disc round. But luckily, make sure there's no card mates looking, and bam, you just start snapping away. All it takes is a quick 10 minutes and you have your T-Bird in shark fin mode. A shot like this should be no problem now. Should be no problem now. Dang it. It should not be a problem now. Boom, perfect shot, just like that. Shark fin came into play. What more could you ask for? That wraps up today's episode of making the craziest disc golf bag that we can possibly think of. And unlike our last 2 videos, I think today was a success. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I do making them. I love being able to just unlock the creativity on the disc, try to make some crazy things happen, see if we can get any results. Is foldable plastic tabs the future of disc golf? Probably not, but it is taking steps in the road of innovation to see if we come across anything super impactful. If you guys are enjoying the content, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is completely free. It only takes a second of your time, and I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now it's your turn to go toss some plastic.